make a brief statement on the issue of Kimwarer and Arol, and the report that was handed over yesterday to His Excellency the President by the task force which he appointed to look at the issues of the propriety, the issue of value for money, and the issue of whether it's desirable to proceed with these projects. I do not intend to delve into the report, and I do not intend to delve into whether it is justified or not justified. Neither do I want to delve into the issue of whether the President took the right decision to stop one of the projects and downscale the other. I just want to comment on the comments that were made by the leader of the majority in the Senate, Senator Ruto And Murkomen. In his statement that he sent to you people, Senator Murkomen attacked not just the issue of the report. In fact, he's reserved very brief space in his statement for the report and the contents therein. And he concentrated on the people who are in the task force. So he talked about Professor Maringa, Engineer Mwiruri, Engineer Matu, and Engineer, one of the other engineers. And he said they are all from one ethnic community. So I'm at a loss to imagine. Senator Murkomen did not see the professorship in Professor Maringa, the PS for infrastructure. He did not see the engineer in the other people. All he saw is that they are from the Kikuyu community. Between the year 2003 and 2007, and we were all adults, we saw what happened when we were trying to resolve some issues like the MAU and also the rationalization of the civil service. And some people, particularly leaders from the Rift Valley, went around telling their people to Namalizo, we are being finished. Wanasema title ni karatasi. So those things built up, and by 2007, it was an inferno that could not be extinguished. And it's because of ignoring those small statements, innuendos, like what you have seen from Senator Murkomen. So I have decided that I cannot let it go, because I was there in 2007, and I saw what happened in this country. And because of getting some indicators and signals, like that statement, unfortunate statement from Senator Murkomen, it became a bigger issue, and you all know what happened. So coming less than 3 years to the next general election, such a statement from Senator Murkomen has the capacity, has the potential of building some subliminal messages in the minds of what he's calling our people. Of course, by saying our people, he's not talking about the people of Kenya. He's talking about the people of Rift Valley, or the Kalenjin community, or the people of Elgeyo Marakwet, or the people of the area where Kimwarer is supposed to be situated, not Kenyans in general. So what will happen if that kind of messaging goes on until 2022? Then we are going to have situations in this country that we cannot manage. I am one person who has committed to say that we will never go back to where we were. And anybody who is thinking, because it is that kind of a build-up of saying, hey, this is a Kikuyu, the report is a Kikuyu, there is no face of Kenya in a Kikuyu. Surely a committee of engineers, professors, architects, how can you start talking about face of Kenya in such a report? And what message is he sending there? And Senator Murkomen is a senior member of Jubilee Party. And he is involved actively in supporting some candidates who are fronting themselves for 2022. God forbid, if his designs come true, and he's talking about a report being done by Kikuyus only, what is going to happen in 2022? If his designs and in the pursuit of power comes to be. So I want to say that it is his right to be partisan. It is everybody's right, including myself, to be partisan. But I'm just asking Senator Murkomen to step aside from his position as a leader of the majority in the Senate, so that when he talks about our people, then we are left with no doubt about who our people means. So, because now, when he says our people, we are confused. Is he talking about people from where he come from, or he's talking about Kenyans, because he is the leader of majority in the Senate? He's not even a Jubilee leader. He is a parliamentary leader. He is the senior most, other than the Speaker, in the Senate. So he occupies a very lofty position, a very privileged position that is supposed to uphold the dignity of the office which he occupies. So mine is to say two things. One, we cannot tribalize and ethnicize everything, including reports. And I'm not saying that I agree with the Kimwarer and Arrow reports. I'm just saying that for a leader of majority in the Senate to invoke ethnic persuasions and ethnic angles is a very low moment in this country. And I'm therefore asking that Senator Murkomen steps aside as leader of the majority in the Senate, so that he can be free to make such statements without confusing Kenyans as to what he means when he says our people. And you know very well, me, I am not in any of those formations. I don't know Kieleweke, Tanga. But me, I will start with the people of this country. And I will not see things being done. I would rather lose everything. There's nowhere in the Bible or in the Constitution that says that I must be in the leadership of this country. I would rather lose my leadership position. I would rather not be in parliament. But I'm not going to close an eye as things which we ignore them today, and tomorrow they grow up in something big, like we saw in this country in 2007. When it comes to this country and the safety of our people, and the long-term peace and security, and the rights of Kenyans to bring up their children. In this country, we only have less than 2,000 elected leaders. In a country of 50 million, I'm happy to join the 50 million. I don't have to be part of the 2,000. But anyone thinking today you are going to Chokola Maneno, and then we ignore, tomorrow you say something else, what about if Murkomen is in government tomorrow? Don't I have a reason to be afraid? Don't those people, those Kikuyus he's talking about, have a reason to be afraid? I think it's very, very unfortunate. I'll continue calling it up. Anyone, not just Murkomen, any other leader, let us not forget Kenyans, where we've come from. We might be excited in all these years of who is going to be what, and we forget. Because we have that problem of having a short memory. We might forget where we have come from. And we might forget some of those nuances that people throw left and right. I don't care who is going to be president. I don't care. I want to be president. Is it life and death? No. But we cannot keep on doing things the same way, and then we expect different results. That I will not allow. So please, I'm asking you, Senator Murkomen, step aside. There are many people in the Senate whom we can give that privileged position. And I'm going to write to Rafael Tuju to convene a special parliamentary group meeting to discuss the utterances by Senator Murkomen and to pave the way for his removal. Thank you. Anaweza kutofautiana na rais, hakuna shida. Tuko katika demokrasia. Wakati tulipigania kuondolewa kwa kile kipengele cha 2A, tumetoka mbali kama taifa. Hakuna shida mtu kutofautiana na rais. Yeye ako na ofisi yake na rais ako na ofisi yake. Ile mimi niko na shida ni mtu kusema ati ile ripoti imetolewa na Wakikuyu. Hakuna makosa kutofautiana na rais. Hata mimi mwenyewe sio kila kitu nakubaliana na rais. Tunatofautiana na mnajua. Lakini siwezi kusema leo ni kutofautiana na waziri wa mambo ya kigeni nasema hiyo ripoti ilikuwa ya Wakamba ama ilikuwa hii ya kabila ile ama nyingine. Na isitoshe wale watu ambao anawaita wao ni Wakikuyu ambao wametoa hiyo ripoti. Mmoja ni profesa, mmoja ni quantity surveyor na mwingine ni engineer. Mimi mwenyewe saa hii nikitaka kuwa profesa itanibidi nirudi shule miaka 16. Sio jambo rahisi kuwa profesa. So nikiona mtu anasema huyu si profesa, huyu ni Mkikuyu, huyu si engineer, huyu ni Mkikuyu, mimi naona ni jambo la huzuni sana, na siwezi kubali mambo kama hayo.
What is your stand on how the money should be recovered that have since been used